Hello. Hello everyone. We're getting into it today. Let me turn the music down just a little bit. So the real question today is Leander or Veer? Veer. Leander or Veer? I don't know how much of the demo I have left. I don't know how big the demo is. But I have met all of the characters now, so I can't imagine there's much left. If I finish a bit too soon, then I might jump into another game. Just warning you now. Either that or I might end after. Here's the thing. I want to get through all of my previous streams because I've been going through clipping. So, it might be worth having a short stream today. I don't know. Please let me know how everything sounds, by the way. Because I had a lot of sound issues, a lot of audio issues before stream. Both my microphone and my headphones. For some reason, I don't know what happened, but Windows just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna make it so that your devices are disabled. And I was just like panicking like 5 minutes before I hit live. Because my microphone wasn't picking up an OBS, and I was like, what the fuck? And it wasn't in the list. And then I went into the settings, the Windows settings, to find it. It was disabled. My fucking microphone was disabled. What the fuck is this? So, volume's alright. Okay, good. Let me know if I need to turn it up. Of course. So, let's see. There we go. Ha 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 ha. Are you ready? We're gonna continue. Okay. I am half tempted to do an Elden Ring stream, by the way. I have been thinking about it more and more. The only issue is I'm not good with FromSoft games. And it's really, really hard. I might make it a subathon kind of thing, so if someone subs, I get punished even more. We'll see, okay? For now, we're gonna play Touchstarved. Straight into it. Okay. Let me hydrate. Because we're gonna be doing a lot of reading. My massive water bottle has to go on the floor. It's too big for my desk. As soon as the doors open, a wave of sticky heat rolls over me. In the hours since I left, the wick has grown suffocatingly crowded. Kurash stands a head taller than most. Even so, I nearly lose sight of him amid the sea of swarming bodies. Pardon me. Oh, wait, what's this voice? Pardon me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Pardon me. As if on cue, the crowd parts. Kurash glances over his shoulders at Min and me before gliding through. How can anyone breathe in here? Min follows at a clipped pace. I need to find my voice for Leander, because I still haven't settled on one. Behind the bar, Leander holds a pair of shot glasses, brimming with luminous green liquid. And now for the finishing touch. Oh, that might be the one. Wait. And now for the finishing touch. And now. Wait, he seems kind of rough around the edges. He wouldn't have that kind of voice, would he? He'd have a more rough voice, I fear. And now for the finishing touch. And now for the finishing touch. What do we think? And now for the finishing touch. A flash of magic paints the glasses white with frost. You'll never guess what's in these. He slides the glasses across the counter and I get my third and fourth shocks of the evening in rapid succession. Ace leans against the bar, an elbow propped up on the counter. He catches the glasses and lifts one to the light before turning it upside down. The contents magically congealed, staying firmly in place. Are we doing jello shots? Yeah, you're supposed to make drinks, pretty boy. Don't tell me you're wasted already. Veer perched on the counter. Of course he's sitting on the counter. Besides Ace. Looks at the shot glass and shakes his head. What have we here? A bucket full of boogers. Leander's nose treasure. You've eaten worse. Veer's lips twitch and his ears flatten when offered a glass. Ace snickers. Coward. Don't tell me you're actually... In one fluid motion, Ace throws his head back and downs the shot. Drinking that. A dark look crosses Ace's face. It's chewy. Chewy? Wait. Let me try again. Behind me, Min grumbles. I told you this place was a nest of degenerates. If it isn't Karash and Min. The sound of Leander's voice, Min's pale eyes grow wide. They look ready to bolt until Karash sets a hand on their shoulder. This will not take long. No, wait. It's Karash. This will not take long, I promise. Min's eyes dart from Karash's hand to his face, then soften. Fine. You first. While they step forward, I linger behind, struck by a sudden revelation. All of the people I've met recently know each other. Good evening, Leander. Ace. Another drinking competition, I presume. Is it evening already? Is it... Wait, what kind of voice am I giving Leander? I still can't figure it out. Is it evening already? Am I giving him an American accent? Wait. I could give him a rough British accent. I could do that. But I don't know if that would suit him. I'm trying to figure it out. What would it be? Is the evening already? Just some friendly rivalry, Doctor. No need to be alarmed. Karash acknowledges Leander and Ace with a slight nod, ignoring Veer entirely. Not that Veer seems to mind. He tilts his head, lips curving into an impish smile when he spots Min brooding behind Karash. I almost didn't see you there, Min. Looking for your booster seat. Min pushes their hood back and levels a Veer with a cold look. I thought pets weren't allowed in here. Veer's eyes narrow. At the first sign of an impending fight, Leander vaults over the counter. It's trying to keep the peace. It's not every day the esteemed doctor takes us up on a drink. His arm snakes around Karosh's shoulders. You are finally taking me up on that drink, right, Karosh? I'm afraid not. We're merely escorting Porphyra back to his lodgings. Karosh gestures in my direction and my stomach sinks. I reluctantly step into the light. Leander's face brightens as soon as he sees me. Porphyra! It's been too long. Everyone, this is Porphyra. He's new to Iridia. I feel 4 pairs of eyes fix on me, and suddenly the bar seems suffocatingly small. My voice nearly catches in my throat. Hi again. Hi everyone, again. Again? You've met? Ace and Veer regard me with subtly amused expressions. We did. Not that long ago, either. To think we'd come... To think we'd come... To think we'd cross paths once again. It must be fate. I roll my eyes. Veer looks far too pleased with himself. This calls for drinks. I'm buying. All eyes turn to Leander, freeing me from the burden of attention. I still can't believe they all know each other. Watching them talk among themselves is surreal. But for the first time since I undertook the journey to Iridia, I feel a faint glimmer of hope. I know I was meant to meet them. Hey, Simone, welcome in. How you doing? It's good to see you. Welcome to Twitch. I'm so used to seeing you on YouTube. How you doing? It's great. Yeah. Oh, something I didn't actually mention when I started stream is that I added new channel point redeems. You just reminded me when you mentioned Zanny. So I have new channel point redeems where you can toggle all of my body pillows. So you can turn all of my body pillows on or off, and you can select them all. So if you want, for example, if you want me to have my Zanny pillow, you can... Ooh, little burp. You can toggle them, okay? I've got 2 Zannies. You can turn off the body pillows as well. So, you know, you guys can turn on any body pillow you want. Yeah, happy to have you here. It's great to see you. So yeah, you guys can toggle all of my body pillows now. Back to the voice acting that I'm doing terribly because I can't figure out Leander's voice. The low, pleasant rumble of Leander's laughter pulls me from my restless thoughts. I've got to admit, I'm surprised. Make friends fast, Porphyra. I wouldn't go that far. We're more like acquaintances. A wise man once said that acquaintances are merely friends you haven't shared a drink with yet. Is that Leander's voice? I don't think it is. I don't know what to do for his voice. A wise man? You said that here last week. Min's lips curl with distaste, but Leander continues unperturbed. Let's toast to Porphyra's health. Care to join in, Doctor? Karosh politely declines with a wave of his hand. How about you, Min? No. Are you... No. A resounding pop pierces the din of the bar. We all turn to find the bartender pouring champagne from an old bottle. Its label worn blank. Thank you for headpets. Thank you. Much appreciated. He hands the drink to Veer. When did they start serving champagne here? No, that's not his voice. It's too posh. It's too posh. Hey, Liv, welcome in. I feel like Leander does not have a posh voice. He feels very rough around the edges. When did they start serving champagne here? Veer pauses to lick the foam from his fingers with a coy smile. You don't mind, do you? In a blink, the concern on Leander's face vanishes. Nah, be my guest. While chuckling, Leander shoots the bartender a questioning look. Completely disinterested in his company, Ace cants his head at me with a light smile. How about you, Sparrow? I did say I'd buy you a drink. I'd like to thank Veer for his exposed thigh once again. Honestly, yeah, that absolute territory is just delicious. No, my treat. Ace regards Leander over the rim of his glass. In the dim light, the glint in his eyes looks downright dangerous. What'll it be, Porphyra? Yeah, I think we should have a drink. Yeah, I'll take that drink. I'll take you up on that drink, as long as it's not one of those green shots. Don't knock them till you try them. It tastes better than they look. I somehow doubt that, but I hold my tongue. Min and Crush drift toward the one end of the bar. Both seem eager to leave at a moment's notice, and neither has ordered anything. Ace and Veer linger. Several glasses stand empty between them, and the two show no signs of slowing down. Ace's eyes meet mine in a flash of red. He gives a smile that's too wide to be reassuring. Don't worry, Leander's more likely to slip poison into my drink than yours. Excuse me? He considers his cup, a tumbler of amber-coloured whiskey. Leander's tried to kill me a dozen times by now. It's always a gamble. Veer looks my way with a half-lidded gaze, softened by his third glass of champagne. If I were you, I wouldn't let Leander put anything in my mouth. I disagree. He grins, revealing the sharp white tips of his fangs. The Wet Wick is one of Iridia's finest drinking establishments. Allow us to treat you to the best of this city has to offer. May I interest you in the signature watered-down drink? Or perhaps some stale nut leather? He gestures at a chipped ceramic bowl filled with spindly, speckled jerky that I can only assume is nut leather. What is with the food industry? If this place is as foul as you say, how come it's completely packed? You're doing good with the voice acting. Thank you. It's not all bad. Depending on the day, the food's edible. Ace takes a measured sip of his drink. Gotta stick around for the real attractions, though. Before I can respond, Leander returns with the tumbler and sets it in front of me. A strip of orange peel bobs in a pool of thin red alcohol. I'm allergic to that. I can't drink it. I'm allergic to orange. Guys, I can't have orange. I'm allergic to it. I'm gonna die. Leander's gonna kill me. I either drink suspiciously. So far, none of the refreshments have been promising. Relax. It's just the local specialty, pomegranate wine. Although, if you're feeling more adventurous... I shake my head. Leander raps his knuckles against the bar until the group falls silent. Alright, everyone. Let's toast. May Porphyra's stay in Iridia be full of bright adventures and discoveries. Cheers. Leander, Ace, and Veer raise their glasses in unison. Min only crosses their arms, and Karash watches with polite indifference. More likely to slip poison into my drink than yours, he said. Yeah, if I drank pomegranate wine, I'd be fucking dead on the floor. I mean, my allergy tolerance has gotten better over the years with citrus, because I can have things that have citric acid in if they're small quantities. but I still always feel a little bit of irritation in my throat. But it's never that bad. But that's only small quantities. I've not tried large quantities, and I've never tried drinking like lemon juice or orange juice, like direct. Because I'm too scared to do it. I don't want to waste my EpiPen on being stupid. So, like, I don't know. Yeah. Small quantities I can handle. Really good example, by the way, is there is citric acid in energy drinks. There's citric acid in a lot of things, to be fair. But there's citric acid in energy drinks, but it's always a small amount, and it's used in a, like, preservative way. So a lot of jams will have a little dash of lemon juice in to raise the acidity to make it easier to preserve, right? I can handle that because it's a very small amount and it is mixed in, right? But I've never tried large quantities, not since I was little. And when I was little, it was not good. So Leander has officially killed me. I don't know where we're going from here. Hell again? I tip my drink back. The wine is eye-wateringly strong. Despite a sharp, bitter edge, it goes down smoothly. Right before my throat swells up and I die. You can't drink orange juice? No, I can't drink any citrus. Again? Yeah, this is the third time I've died. Yeah. Leander has killed me with pomegranate wine. I can't have any citrus. So that's lemons, limes, oranges, grapefruit, pomegranates. Is it pomegranate? No, not pomegranates. Trying to think. No, not pomegranates. Pomegranates aren't citrus. Guava, which I found out the hard way because I really like guava green tea. I was like, "Oh, this is delicious." 10 minutes later. So yeah. Also pineapple, yeah. A lot of people like pineapple on pizza, and I'm just like, I can't have it. So my opinion is completely biased. It's funny because the people who like pineapple on pizza, when they argue with me about having pineapple on pizza, it's always like, why won't you have pineapple on pizza? And I just look at them and go, I'm allergic, I will die. And they're like, oh, okay, no, wait, that's valid. I am the only anti-pineapple on pizza person that is actually, like, validated by the pineapple on pizza truthers. I'll make sure not to serve any of that to you. Thank you, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. One sip softens the edges of my vision. The next fades the din of the crowded bar into a low, persistent murmur. I find myself unwinding for what feels like the first time in years. Ooh. On you, the popular one, Porphyra. Must have met Crush first. It would be more accurate to say that I found him. He saved my life. I merely performed my duty as a doctor. Although, I'll admit I was confused when I woke up naked. Their fucking faces! Their fucking eye widening! Oh, that was great. All of these characters are so pretty. I know. I can't wait to date them. Leander makes a choke noise. Somewhere behind him, Min sighs. I don't like Min, by the way. I don't. It's annoying because I kind of like femboys, but I don't like his attitude. Min can fuck off. It's not what you think. Porphyra was in grave condition. I could hardly treat such injuries through tattered clothes. The silence that follows stretches uncomfortably long. I look away, unable to face Karash's disappointment, and catch Veer snickering behind his hand. Veer is really fun. That's my cue to change the topic. Karash isn't the only one who saved me today. Don't you listen? I didn't save you. You were simply there. That's Min for you. Leander reaches for Min, but they duck under his arm with practiced ease. As reliable as they are moody. You're the one to talk, considering you neglected to warn him to stay off the streets at night. What? Of course I warned him, I think. Min's only response is a short breath. At any rate, I never got a chance to thank you, Min. Don't. The less soulless alive, the better. Thank you for being here, Simone. You take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Min's eyes flick towards Ace, and their lips twist. Ace is too busy nodding along to Veer's enthusiastic pantomime of stabbing to notice. I've had enough of this hellhole. Let's go. Min and Karash share a brief look, then the doctor speaks up. Very well, but there's something that I must discuss with Leander, if you'll excuse us, Porphyra. And just like that, the three of them depart, leaving me alone to savour my drink in silence. Or so I think until I hear a voice so soft and low, it's practically a purr. Lost your tour guide? I turn to find two pairs of slit eyes trained on me. It's not lost on me that Ace and Veer chose to pounce the instant the others left. Of course, I'd be stuck with the two most irritating people I've met all day. Monsters or not, there's no telling what I'll do if either of them push me again. Don't tell me. Leander already snuck out back to get his knob slobbered. This is why I like Leander. He's got business with Karash and Min. He's talking from across the bar. I really like to fight him. That's crazy. Oh, any drink? That's crazy. 2-on-1 business, huh? Lucky. I can't tell if it's the champagne or the company, but Veer has grown noticeably more relaxed. He sits with his chin propped on the back of his hand, his tail sways lazily. Why are you so far away? Come, join us. He pats the empty bar stool beside Ace, but I hesitate. The smile Veer wears is sweet and distinctly sly, and with drinks in the mix, I dread how he and Ace will mess with me next. We don't bite. I'm not so sure about that. You already tried to rob me, and you threatened me. Me? Steal? You must be mistaken. Sure it was me? Yeah, it was you. And then you had to go to kick me out so you can go drinking. Ace gives another one of his shrugs. Had to give you a reason to come looking. Miss me already? I stare at him flatly, unimpressed by his deflection. Veer suddenly leans towards me, gossamer sleeves pooling where he rests his elbows on his knees. Ace sets his hand on Veer's waist, narrowly preventing him from tipping off the counter. I am afraid we got off on the wrong foot. How about we start fresh, Begin with proper introductions and whatnot. I'll start. The name's Veer. I'm a soulless hunter of no small renown. Veer's hand flutters to his chest and he bows his head, flinching when hair falls over his eyes. Ace doesn't say anything, so I suppose it's my turn now. It's Porphyra. Veer considers me for a long moment, his tail idly swaying behind him. Then he knocks back the rest of his champagne. It's a pleasure to formally meet you, Porphyra. He says my name slowly and deliberately, savouring every syllable. A tingle jumps down my spine. I quickly turn my gaze away. Okay. Ace smirks at my reaction. Something funny? No. I open my mouth and close it just as quickly. They want me to react, goading me into another ridiculous game. While their sharp cat-like eyes keep me on edge, something about this tension is fun. It must be the wine. A flash of white over Ace's shoulder catches my eye. Across the bar, Karash heads for the door. I don't see Leander or Min, but it feels wrong to let the doctor leave without saying goodbye. I'll be back. Veer grins and waves at me as I leave. I slip through the crowd, careful not to touch anyone, but just as I'm nearing Karash. Ugh! I stagger, shoulder checked by a man with a neck twice as wide as his head. He stares down at me, nostrils flaring. Out of my way, shit stain! My words spill out on their own. Watch it! I regret them as soon as they leave my mouth. That fucking wine! The lowlife wheels around, shoving an adder out the way so he can close in on me. What did you say? He shoves me backward, sending me stumbling to the sticky floor. I'm fine, but my heart leaps into my throat when I see him bearing down on me. Trying to start something here. The lowlife freezes, his fist cocked back. A group of adders circle him, sizing him up. For what feels like an agonizingly long time, the lowlife looks from me to the adders. Finally, he sniffs and spits on the floor next to me. The wad narrowly misses my cheek. Screw it. Too many freaks in this circus tonight. He turns his head back on me. Comes face to face with Ace. He gives the lowlife a dangerous smile. You'll do. What happens next is a blur. Ace's fist crashes into the man's jaw, causing a frenzy of gasps, shouts, and even cheers. I scramble to my feet as the frantic crowd swarms around me. Through the ruckus, I hear Leander shouting. Take it outside, Ace. Everyone, drinks are on me. With that, the wick erupts into hoots and cheers. The ring around me disperses as adders and onlookers rush toward the bar. Through the thinning crowd, I catch glimpses of familiar faces. Ace vanishes out the back, dragging the lowlife behind him. Karash lingers near the door, searching, I suspect, for any wounded before he departs. Min draws their hood up tight as they duck out a side door. While Veer leans over the counter to swipe a glass of wine from behind the bar. And Leander, seated at the opposite end of the bar, gestures dramatically and apologetically at the bartender. In a heartbeat, I realize there's no telling when or if I'll see any of them ever again. Whoever I pursue may be the last person I get to speak to tonight. Ooh, I follow... Okay. Oh no. Oh no. I want more Leander. Might be helpful to save here. I know that that's what people do when they play these games. I am not one of those people. I make my decisions and I fucking stick to them. Leander. Let's go. I only save when I leave the game so that I can load back in. That's it. Yet again, I find myself squeezing through a crowd to reach Leander. As the bartender leaves, Leander's expression falls with a spent sigh. He reaches over the counter to grab a bottle of black rum and skillfully pops it open for a swig. When he spots me, worry overtakes him. Porphyra, are you hurt? Leander's in front of me in a flash, eyes searching for injuries. I can't help but let out a small laugh. Don't worry, I've dealt with worse. It's a relief to hear. Sort of. You know what they say. It's not a party without mayhem and violence. Is that what they say? He offers me the rum and I politely decline. I'd rather not get into more trouble if I can help it. Instead, I plop down the bar stool, doing my best to ignore its stickiness from who knows what. He sits beside me, resting his arm on the counter's edge behind us. With how close our stools are, I feel encircled by his body. 2 days. You've already met everyone worth knowing. How are you finding Iridia so far? It's not what I expected. Supposedly Iridia's a sanctuary, but I've already been threatened, robbed, and almost killed several times. So wonder you're still standing. I give him a wry smile. I'm nothing if not resilient, like a cockroach. I'm rewarded with a warm laugh that draws the eyes of nearby adders. You're definitely not a roach. Unfortunately, I couldn't say the same for some others here tonight. He glances towards the bar's back exit where Ace had dragged the lowlife outside. There's a brief glimmer of amusement on his face before his attention is back on me. I'll keep a better eye on you. You deserve to enjoy everything that Iridia has to offer. I'd like that. You would? Then how would you feel about being on a leash? Okay. I assume he's joking, but when I meet his gaze, an intensity burns in the green that makes me wonder. As if sensing my doubt, Leander gives me a quick wink. Just kidding. Veer's the only one on the leash here. Leander sips his rum and watches the crowd. Everyone seems invigorated by the free drinks on his tab. What do you mean, just kidding? You fucking coward. Get the collar, bitch. Have you at least gotten to try some Iridian cuisine? I had these fried dough sticks from a vendor near Karash's clinic. As soon as I begin describing my meal, Leander nods with recognition. Long lads from Wen's. You have to try them with the porridge. There's another stall a few blocks away that specialises in rosewater rice pudding. I could take you there sometime. That sounds good. Rosewater rice pudding. Wait, so is that rice pudding that has rosewater mixed in? Because that sounds good. It sounds delicious and expensive, though I know Leander would insist on paying. I despise the thought of relying on handouts. Or I can take you there once I earn some money. I still owe you for the in-room. You don't owe me anything, Porphyra. Giving you a place to sleep isn't generosity, it's human decency. If there's anything I can do to help keep you safe, I'll do it in a heartbeat. Everything he says feels alien to me. The concept of human decency has long felt obsolete in this world, let alone someone actually caring for my safety. I stare at him, inspecting those clear emerald eyes for any hint of deception. Is there something on my face? I sigh and lean back. If only. Oh. What were you looking for? Deception. Condescension. Disdain. Take your pick. I hear his full laugh again, like rich velvet to my ears. You're really something. No, I can't blame you for being paranoid. Well, did you find anything? I'm still looking. I'm always game for a staring contest. He sets a rum back on the counter with a clink. The next thing I know, Leander carefully takes one of my hands in his. The leather's rough, but his warmth seeps through. I can't change whatever happened in your past. Believe me, I would try if I could. But you're here now, and I'll do my best to help you. I'm grateful you're even giving me a chance at all. My gaze drops to my hand wrapped in his larger one. I remember how he felt yesterday. His smooth skin was electric to the touch. If you've seen what I've done, you might feel differently. He lifts my chin with the crook of his finger, forcing our eyes to lock once more. You're not dangerous, Porphyra. Trust me on that. My heart skips. I feel trapped in the softness of his expression, and the lightness of his touch. His eyes are captivating, like cut jewels peeking through long lashes. I don't get to admire them for long. Leander notices some adders watching us. He loudly clears his throat and pulls away. Well, maybe a little dangerous, considering I forget my manners when I'm with you. You sure have a way of capturing my attention. My face flushes. I also clear my throat and rack my brain for a response. Likewise. I feel the same way. That's why I wanted to talk to you again. Leander's face softens. I wanted to talk to you too. I've been wondering, is it okay that you're spending time with me? Do you have work to do with the Adderstone or anything? I don't know how this group functions, but he sure likes to spend time at the wetwork. Don't worry. There's plenty of work to do, but not tonight. Some days are slower than others. You came at the right time. I smile, confronted by the idea of having good luck for once in my life. Sorry I crashed your little party. I had no idea you all knew each other. I had no idea you knew all of them. How did you manage to meet everyone so quickly? I honestly don't know. It's been a whirlwind. I'm a little jealous. Part of me wants to keep you all to myself. Yes! 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 Is he yandere? Oh, please. I was right to pick the guy with the Caleb hair. I was so right to pick the guy with the Caleb hair. Yes. For your own safety, of course. Everyone might seem nice, but half of them are monsters and the other half have their own faults. You sound like you know them really well. I do. Probably more than some of them realise. Are you curious about anyone? I'm happy to tell you what I know. Tell me about Ace. So you're friends with Ace? You could say that. We've known each other a long time. Define long time. 6 years, give or take. He tells me I'm the first decent human he met after coming from the Shroud. Could just be flattery, though. Flattery from Ace? I feel like we're talking about different people. Really? What'd you think of him? I think he's a jerk. I thought he was going to kill me when I first met him. Scared me half to death for no reason. Bite a muscle for me? I will. Trust me. My teeth are ready. Oh, God, why do I keep burping while I'm talking? What did I fucking... Is it the pasta I had? What the fuck is going on? Today is the burp stream, apparently. I have no control over it. It's just happening while I'm talking. Trapped air, maybe? What is happening? I pat my chest a little bit, but it's not like doing anything. Weird. Okay. Oh, you know what I haven't done yet? I haven't taken my meds. Let me do that, because otherwise, I mean, I'm already in pain, but the pain will get worse because I'm sitting down. And if I sit down for too long, my spine starts screaming at me. Okay. Alright. Delicious. Juice. Delicious. Okay. Leander stifles a laugh, his eyes twinkling with fondness. Ace does well in Iridia because he knows how to scare people. Don't let it get to you. He's a monster. You don't think he's a threat? Not in the slightest. I like to think of us as rivals. We keep each other on our toes, you know. Ooh, oh my god, they were rivals. Being rivals with a monster sounds like a death wish. Well, you should keep your distance from him. But me? You'd be surprised how much I can handle. Really? Karosh. Karosh seems like a good person. Although it's hard to believe anyone's a good person these days. What does your gut tell you? I think he means well. It's rare to find someone like that. No, it's hard to tell. He's definitely keeping some secrets up his sleeve. Everyone has secrets, don't they? The blush, I know. Not everyone. Well, do you think he might be able to cure my curse? Leander starts to speak, then pauses. Karosh isn't only a doctor. Your situation's a bit more complex and of the magical variety. Besides, getting his attention requires a miracle all on its own. Even on good days, the queue for the clinic rounds the block 3 times over. Alright, we're gonna ask about him. What do you know about Veer? Leander shakes his head slowly, his expression grave. He's a living example of the Cenobium's cruelty. Oh. Most days they keep him on a short leash. I'm surprised you met him. I feel bad for him. I didn't even know the Cenobium had prisoners. I feel bad for him. Cenobium is an ode to false heroism and unethical practices. But Veer is by no means a model citizen. He's on that leash for the good of the people. You don't want to know the rumours I've heard. Apparently, he's done some reprehensible things. But if you hate the Cenobium, do you actually believe that? To love or hate the Cenobium is one thing. Take one look at Veer in combat, and you'll know he's better off in a cage. Min's interesting. Not very forthcoming though. I get the feeling they could use a friend. You want to befriend him? No. I'm not sure that's even possible. It's possible with enough persuasion, that is. Leander's eyes wandered to the side door that Min slid out of. Are the two of you friends? Depends on your definition of friendship. But they've shown me their soft side. The one they hide behind their grumpy exterior. I believe they're more attached to the people around them than they let on. These days, vulnerability doesn't get you much. Except heartache. Unless you find the right person, of course. By the way, have you kept our little secret? Our secret? He wiggles his fingers at me. Oh, he means my curse. No one knows, except you. Leander beams. His bright eyes crinkling at the corners. My heart flutters. I'm relieved to hear that. Let me know if you have some time to talk privately. I've already gathered some relevant information that you might be interested in. Really? That was fast. I live to serve. Oh, do you? It's barely been a full day. I don't doubt that Leander is flooded with connections, but I wonder what he's been able to dig up so soon. Thank you. I don't know how to thank you. We can talk about what I found first, then you can decide how to thank me. Or I can decide for you. If you're not busy, we could go upstairs. Yes! It's hard for me to hide my eagerness, or maybe it's desperation at any new knowledge about my curse. My response comes out swiftly. I'm not busy. Leander gets to his feet, accessories jingling with each movement. It's so funny that the MC is like, I can't stop thinking about, like, my fucking... Wait, I need to refresh my Twitch. What is going on? Is Twitch broken today? I hope not. I really hope not. I think it might be, but I hope not. MC is like thinking about the curse, and all I'm thinking about is I'm gonna be in a bedroom with Leander. Yes. Okay. After you. Only after we enter my inn room do I start to overthink the situation. The room is little more than a dark box with a bed in the middle, which I forgot to make. Well, I didn't forget, I just never expected to have guests. Yet here I am, next to Leander alone. Leander locks the door behind us. Peace and quiet. Except for the ongoing buzz of the bar right beneath us and suspicious thuds from nearby rooms. Leander moves with familiarity through the space with a flick of his fingers. Is it sconce or is it sconce? Sconce. Yeah, the sconces. The sconces light up on the wall. He makes spellwork look so effortless. Dim amber light washes over us. He plops onto the edge of the disheveled, squeaky bed. I shift awkwardly. The chair looks far too rickety, so my only option would be to sit beside him. My heart hitches at the thought. Is something wrong? I need to get his voice right. What the fuck is wrong with me? Is something wrong? I shake my head, quickly wavering my hands back and forth. No, nothing's wrong. Leander squints his eyes at me. You seem uncomfortable. A long silence later, he clicks his tongue. Shit. I'm so inconsiderate. This your private space now, isn't it? I shouldn't be barging in ahead like this. No, that's not. I'm sorry, Porphyra. You've been through so much the past couple of days. We can talk about this tomorrow. You should rest. Panic wells in my chest after everything he's done for me. I can't shut him out. What if there's no tomorrow? When he moves to stand, I rush forward without thinking. I plant my hands firmly on his shoulders and re-see him on the bed. I'm above him now, staring down into his green, wide eyes with barely a breath of air between us. I didn't think this far ahead. I didn't think at all. Instead, I force out the only words on my mind. Don't leave. Please. Porphyra. You're afraid. My fingers tremble. I'm about to pull away when Leander catches both my wrists in his hands. He guides my hands back to his broad shoulders, my palms resting firmly against him. I won't leave you, Porphyra. Tears sting at the back of my eyes. I want so badly to believe those words. I try to muster as much strength as possible so my voice isn't a croak. Do you promise? I promise. What if I'm paranoid about you being nice to me? Then I'll keep being nice until you get used to it. I won't leave you, and you won't leave me. His thumbs draw circles on the inside of my wrists, grounding me. You have something I've never seen before. Your curse is strong, yet you're stronger, the way you're able to contain it. It's fascinating, and well, it's a little embarrassing. His voice lowers to a whisper, but I haven't been able to stop thinking about you. I stare at him blankly, my brain refusing to process his words. What did you say? What? Who said that? Nothing. I mean, no one. Just forget I said anything. I mean, I didn't say anything. Yowie! Am I dreaming? This feels like a dream. The air is dizzyingly hot. I'm trying to keep up with what's happening, but Leander continues anyway. I may be getting carried away with this. It's not every day I find something that truly challenges me. But I'll do everything on your terms and at your pace. Anything you want, Porphyra. Anything? 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 Nice. My chest feels like it's about to burst. This man is going to be the death of me. I want to touch his face. I want to touch his face. I can't deny what I want, and it must be obvious to Leander too. But instead of having a modicum of restraint, I blurt it out. I want to touch your face. You're more forward than I thought. Is that okay? He slides his hands from my wrist to my palms and gently brings them down between us. It's better than okay. My lips quirk into a relieved smile. Hurry up then. Your wish is my command. He begins unwinding the bandages, stopping occasionally to glance at me. I don't take my eyes off him. When my hands are free, I start small, carefully grazing the edge of his jaw with the pads of my fingers. I feel it clench beneath my touch, as if Leander's trying his best to hold still. Emboldened, I cup his cheeks, letting the warmth spread beneath my fingertips. Well, are you enjoying yourself? My thumb moves over the ridge of the scar on his cheek, and he shudders, his earring jingling against my knuckles. That tickles. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself. Maybe too much. It's like my body moves on its own. Spurred by desire and nothing else, I swipe my thumb down, brushing it lightly over Leander's lower lip. Something flashes in his eyes, something scaldingly hot. He lowers his voice to a husky whisper. What else do you want? Why is he even asking? He knows the answer. I've never touched someone like this before, and even though it makes my head spin, it's not enough. I want more. I want more too. My thoughts scatter. We're already here, alone in this dark room on the edge of the bed. I could easily push him down onto the sheets, get on top of him, and a sharp gasp escapes me and I quickly pull away. I can't let this get out of hand. Are you alright? I can barely hear him over my thundering heartbeat. I nod, clumsily wrapping my hands with the bandages. Yeah, I'm fine, sorry. I think I'm just getting a little overwhelmed. Fucking coward! You fucking coward! Someone needs to manifest the MC into a physical form so I can beat the shit out of this cowardice. Ha! He gives me a faint smile. That's cute. Luckily, we're already in your room. I'll get out of here and let you get some rest. I let out a breathless laugh at that. Leander rises and tugs his gloves back on. Thanks, Leander, for everything. He gives me one last sweet smile, accompanied by a wink. Good night, Porphyra. Night. Long after he departs, I still feel the warmth of his skin on mine, burning through the bandages. I'm gonna have a hard time sleeping tonight. A feeling nags at the back of my drowsy mind. I'm forgetting something really important. Wait, Didn't Leander say he had some information for me? I have to. I'm sorry. I can't. I need him. I'm doing it. No yaoi for you. Wait, that was it? Wait, that was it? Wait, that was it? That was only an hour. That's crazy. Huh? Okay, well, I guess that's Touchstarved, everyone. Woohoo! Yay! Hmm. Full game doesn't release until later this year, if I remember correctly from everything read. I see. I'm thinking what I could do today is I could jump in and work on the you know, I've been doing those collabs with Hannah, the supermarket simulator thing together. I do need to reorganize everything in the supermarket, so I'm thinking that might be the way to go, and I might have to sit down and do that. We're gonna reorganize the supermarket. Let me just make sure my cheats trainer is loaded up, because I might need it. You don't know. Let me load it up. Let me change the category to... Oh. There we go. Okay, let me change the title of the stream as well. Okay. Nice.